Hello everyone, this is Malati here, and I will be teaching today beginners class, Integral Yoga Beginners. So we'll go into the poses really slowly, really paying attention where we should have our legs, hands aligned, and also we're going to be using a lot of props. So if you have at home few pillows, blanket, strap, and block, please bring it with you. And let's get started. Okay. So first we'll find a comfortable seated position. If you don't used to chants or anything, or meditation, it doesn't matter. It's important to start your class with awareness of that you're gonna do practice. So therefore, you need to sit comfortably. And there are two options that you can sit. You can sit cross-legged. It's called easy pose, Sukhasana. And for that, you can use, like I'm having two pillows here. You can use pillow, you can use blanket, you can use, if you like, even 5 pillows until you feel that your hips are higher than your knees when you cross your legs. So you can release your knees down and your hips feel elevated and your spine is elongating. Okay? And then if it's really uncomfortable to sit in cross-legged position, you have another option. You can bring your block and bring your block in between your legs, between your heels, and sit on that. And if it's really low, you can place a pillow or even 2 and sit on that until you feel really comfortable. Okay? So choose which way you would like to be sitting today. And let's find that comfortable sitting position. I will choose a block, placing on the top of the block pillow. And like you would be sitting on a horse, opening comfortably your knees, a little bit wider than your hips, and sit. So you can touch with your sit bones a pillow, and then start bringing your awareness to your upper body. Start elongating your spine, maybe bringing your shoulders up towards your ears, behind, and releasing them down. Close your eyes or gaze softly down. Notice your breath. Notice your inhalation and exhalation from your nostrils. And bring your full awareness to this present moment. We can start this class with 3 ohms. You can bring your palms together, or you can also place your dominant hand on your chest, and other hand on the top of your hand. Take a deep inhale. Chanting and sound vibration Om helps to bring your awareness in the present moment. We're going to start our practices with warming up our body. Remove your props on the side and come to your yoga mat in all fours position. So you want to make sure that your knees are hip distance apart. Your wrists and your shoulders are aligned. Sometimes it can be really painful if it's your first time standing on your knees, and you can use a blanket or you can use a little bit more cushion double yoga mat in order to have your knees comfortably. And then also notice if it's comfortable for you to have your wrist that way, you can also make fists. So that's an option. Look back and align your heels with your knees, both sides. So you don't have your feet wide open or inward, but they are perfectly aligned with your knees, and your knees are aligned with your hips. And from here, we'll start warming up our back, our spine. Start bringing your tailbone up with inhalation, open chest, look up. When you exhale, start rounding your back slowly, bringing chin towards your chest, creating a nice arch. And again, inhale. Look up, tailbone reaches up, belly sinks down. Exhale, rounding. And continue a few more times. We'll be doing our practices slowly, so you have time to really understand how the movement is happening. And we avoid any injuries, mostly for the beginners. Come back to center here. And then crawl your toes under. We're going to come to the famous downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press this time your fingers on the ground, your hands, your palms, open your fingers really wide and bring your awareness to your index fingers. So press those index fingers even more firmly. Your toes are crawled. And then lift your hips up. And here, you can very gently start finding that extension. So bend your knees slightly and lift your hips a little bit higher. Relax your head and shoulders. So the shoulders are engaged, but the way that it doesn't feel that you are really pressing them towards each other. And then start very gently extending those knees, keeping your hips up high. And press slightly your lower belly in while you keep lifting your hips up. And your heels can be off the ground. That's okay. And then release your knees on the ground. Walk your hands towards your knees. And either way you like, you can help yourself to come up to a standing position. So we will be doing sun salutations. This is 12 positions will be flowing one after another, helps to really warm up entire body, entire system. Most important thing is that really finding each position in right way, alignment of the position, so when you start doing it more often, you make sure that you are doing it right. for your body structure. So we'll start with the position 1. Position 1, pressing your feet really firmly on the ground. And you can even bring your toes up and really stretch them outward and then press them back down to the ground. And then lift your heels slightly off the ground. Press them down. Feel that all corners of your feet are on the ground. Bring your awareness to your knees and micro bend them. So you have really stability, you feel that steadiness. Bring your awareness to your lower back. Bring your lower back also slightly in. Elongate your spine, open chest. Collarbones are broadening. Release your shoulders down. And rotate your palms so they are facing forward. Make sure that this shoulder position will stay and just your palms are rotating back towards your body. Bring your chin slightly down towards your chest. And here we are in Tadasana, in the mountain pose. You can take a deep breath here. Exhale. Bringing palms to each other, coming to position 1 in sun salutation. Position 2, arms are reaching up, elongating entire body. Feel that elongation. And just below your shoulder blades, open your chest. So you bend below your shoulder blades. Look up. Exhale. Allow your arms to reach forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And with exhalation, release your body down. As I said, knees can be bent as you need them to be until you reach with your hands or your fingertips down to the ground. Relax your head and shoulders. Bring your hands next to your feet so you have stability here. And then allow your left leg to go all the way back. And release your left knee on the ground. So here, making sure ankle, knee are aligned. Bringing left knee, more of a top of the knee on the ground rather than the back, lower part of your knee. Use cushions if you need for your knee. And then bring your hips facing forward and allow them to sink down. You can have your hands on the ground or fingertips here. Keep opening chest and looking forward. Take a deep breath in and out. We'll come to downward facing dog next. Bring your hands firmly on the ground. Allow your front leg to go back. And as we did in the beginning, lifting your hips up, allowing your legs to be bent, your knees to be bent. Fingers are wide open, pressing those fingertips on the ground. Engaging your arms, lower back. Relaxing your head and shoulders here. You can move your head, yes or no. Just allow your neck to be not stiff. And then bring your body forward. Release your knees first on the ground. And sometimes we have to move our knees a little bit back. in order to be able to come to this position. Or you can even move your hands slightly forward. And from here, allowing your knees to be hip distance apart, bring your chest and chin on the ground. So your hands are helping you here to be in this position, and hips will stay up. Your elbows are locked in towards each other. Take a deep breath here, and then slide for a cobra. So let your belly go on the ground, press the top of the feet on the ground. Hands are next to your rib cage, elongating entire spine and lifting chest. And breathe in. Engage your upper back muscles in this practice. Then you can start pressing those feet on the ground. Use your hands, use your knees to lift your body up and come back to inverted V position, which is also downward facing dog. Look in between your hands, and this time left foot comes forward. You can help with your left hand to bring that foot forward. Release your right knee on the ground. Both hands are on the ground, maybe fingertips. Keep pressing your hips forward and down. And open chest. Elongate spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Using your hands as a leverage so you have a good stability here. Bring your back leg forward. Coming to forward bend. Bend your knees as much as you need. Relax your head, shoulders. Allow your arms to reach forward. And guiding with your chest, come up. Reach all the way up. Nice gentle back bend. Hands to your chest. Release your arms. And check with your body how it feels. So this was a 12 positions simple sun salutation, which we will be doing 3 rounds. So we did already 1. We're going to do 2 more rounds. And we'll do it a little bit faster. So still bringing awareness to all the part of the body that we mentioned previously. Bringing your hands to your chest. Position 1. Position 2. Arms reach up. Back bend. 3. Exhale. Forward bend. 4. Bringing your hands next to your feet. Back leg, this time right leg goes back. Release your knee. Open chest. Allow your spine to elongate. Position 5, inverted V. Take a deep breath. Position 6, allow knees, chest and chin to come to the ground. Tailbone stays up. And 7, slide for a cobra. 8, back to downward facing. Look in between your hands, bring your right foot forward, release your left knee on the ground. Elongate spine. Back leg meets front. Releasing, forward bend. Allow your arms to reach forward, bending your knees, come up. 11. And back bend. And 12, hands to your chest. Release your arms. And again, check with your body how it feels. Maybe you would like to shake your hands, shake your legs. Take a deep breath. And sometimes if you don't have time at all to practice yoga, you can simply do those sun salutations. Even if you do it one round, it will give you great benefits. Gives you energy, allows your body to really get warmed up, bringing your hands to your chest. Taking a deep inhale. Third and final round. Arms reaching up, back bend, exhale, forward bend. Hands next to your feet, left foot reaches back, left knee on the ground. And maybe you want to go a little bit farther here, so you can bring your hands to your right knee and keep opening your chest. Same time bringing your hips down, making sure that you have a right alignment. Both hands on the ground, finding downward facing dog. And this time, maybe a little bit of challenge, bringing your body forward so you are in the plank pose for a moment, if that's comfortable. And if it's really hard, you can always release your knees on the ground. Then release knees, chest and chin. Slide for a cobra. Back to downward facing. Bringing your left foot forward. Right knee on the ground. Stay here with your fingertips on the ground, elongating spine, or you can bring your hands to your left knee. Again, checking in if your alignment of your left leg or your hips are correct. Chest is opening. Both hands on the ground, back leg meets front. Coming to Uttanasama. This time maybe you would like to open your arms on the side. Allow your chest to rise up all the way. Reach up and hands to your chest. Release your arms and check with your body for a moment. And the breath sometimes can be a point of awareness. If you really follow and listen to your breath, you can find yourself being in the present moment. It is really important to practice almost every day some kind of balancing pose. So today we'll be practicing a very simple tree pose. It's not necessary to do this in not safe place if you feel that you don't have your balance is really not the way you want it to be. So use the wall. Come close to the wall so you have a wall. You can bring your hand to the wall if you need to. And then find the surface that is more steady. I'm not going to use the wall, but you can use the wall. And then bring your awareness to your right foot and press that right foot firmly to the ground and micro bend your right knee so you have that stability on your right leg. And then bend your left knee and find with your left foot right inside of your ankle, right ankle. So if you feel this is really difficult, just bring those left toes to the ground. So you have even more stability here. So you're not standing on the right leg only, but your left toes are also pressing down to the ground. Okay. Left knees opening on the side. If you feel really steady here, you can bring that left foot next to your right inner leg. Just try to avoid your knee. And then bring your hands to your chest. Whichever position you choose, that's the right position. And remember, wall can be always handy. Take a deep breath here and exhale. Release your arms, release your left foot on the ground and shake your right leg. And let's do the other side. So bring your awareness to your left foot this time. Press it firmly to the ground. You can bend slightly your left knee as well. Hands to your chest, bend your right knee, find the position that works for you for your right foot. Either touching the ground or off the ground, or maybe just experimenting. First touching the ground and then not, and see what works. Either way you are doing this practice, try to find a spot on the wall, maybe on the floor that is not moving, and concentrate on that spot. In Sanskrit, that spot called drishti, concentration point, allowing your mind to be steady. Take another deep breath here. And then allow your right leg to come down, release your arms, and shake your left leg. Since we are standing, we're going to do practice for a psoas release. So psoas is a very deep muscle in your abdomen. And this is one of the practices that can help you to release psoas. For this practice, you're definitely going to need the wall, something that is really, not moving. It can be wall or can be a big furniture, whatever you can find. Bring your block and put the block the way that it's most steady. And then we start with the right leg. Bring your right foot on the top of the block. Bring your hand to the wall so you have stability here. And then level your hips. Okay? So you don't want your left foot to sink down towards the ground, but instead level it up towards as your right foot. And then start really swinging that left leg in and out. Forward and back. And then see if you can do this the way that you don't bend your left knee. Like a pendulum, allow your leg to be almost weightless and swing back and forth. Trying your best not to move your upper body, just your left leg, and the hips are leveled. So left hip is not sinking down. Maybe slightly, because there's no other way. And then gently release that left foot on the ground. And just notice the difference for a moment. Then turn around and stand with your left foot this time on your block. And notice it's almost your body is asking to do other side. Your right side. Have your hand on your wall. And again, level your hips. So your right hip is not sinking too much down. And somewhat leveled with your left. And again, start swinging that right leg this time, having your hand on your hip. And then gently slowing down and releasing that right foot on the ground as well. Removing your block on the side. Bring your hands to your hips, close your eyes, and mentally check with your body, check with your hips, check with your legs, and maybe even you can feel that psoas release. And then let's find a position where you can lay down on your back in Shavasana, corpse pose. And we'll be doing here Netra Vyayamam, eye movement. So first, make sure that your arms and legs are really comfortable. Slightly away your arms from your body. Your legs can be wider than your hips. Take a very deep breath here. Expand your belly like a balloon. Open your mouth and let the air gush out. Let's do it one more time. Inhale from your nose. Expand your belly, expand your rib cage and chest. Open your mouth, allow the air to come out. Open your eyes really wide. Imagine you have a clock right in front of your face and look up all the way at 12 o'clock and start sweeping your eyes towards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue making circular movement, toning your optic nerve with this practice. And also, it is very difficult practice to do, just to move your eyeballs and nothing else. So being in Shavasana sometimes, corpse pose helps to do this practice correct way. When your eyes next time reach 12 o'clock, center your eyes, close them. Take another very deep breath, maybe even expanding your belly once more, chest and rib cage. If you like, you can sign out or gently breathe out from your nose. Choose your practice. Opening your eyes wide, looking up at 12 o'clock and sweeping your eyes up, opposite direction towards 11 and 10 and 9, and continue reaching all the numbers, reaching dark edges of your vision without straining your eyes. It's a great practice to, if you are working from home and your job is to be at the computer all day long, you need to do this practice to allow your eyes to move different directions. And it can even improve your eyesight if you do it regularly. When your eyes next time reach 12 o'clock, center your eyes and close. Take another very deep breath in. Exhale slowly with control. Bring your palms together. Cultivate heat by rubbing your palms. When you feel that your palms are warm, You can cup your eyes with your palms. Allow the darkness to soothe and relax your eye muscles, warmth of your hands. When heat dissipates, you can gently stroke your eyelids, massage your temples, massage your jaw muscles. And then allow your hands to go all the way on your neck and shoulders, and just give yourself a nice squeeze here, if that's something you would like. And then release your hands. Bend your left knee. This left knee works for me, but it's optional. You can bend your right and turn on your right. So I'm going to turn on my right side all the way to the belly. This is Tadasana. This is also a relaxation pose on your belly. And you can create a little pillow with your hands and rest your cheek. If you feel that your neck is really uncomfortable here, you can always place your chin to your hands. So choose what is right practice today for you. And then switch on other side. If you have your cheek one side, turn it to other side, giving your neck a counter stretch. So next we'll be practicing Backbend Series, strengthening all the back muscles. We'll start from the top to the entire back muscles. And here we might need a strap. So if you have your strap, bring it handy next to you. Then bring your forehead to the ground and hands next to your rib cage. Press top of the feet on the ground firmly. Feet are hip distance apart, or sometimes it can be a little bit wider if it's more comfortable for you, or you can bring them actually close to each other. So find what is the right position for your foot, for your legs. Elbows reaching up. Shoulder blades are engaged, forehead on the ground. Imagine that someone is pulling you from the crown of your head, so you are elongating your entire spine. Then lifting your head and chest. And breathing in. This is a Cobra Pose. Strengthening your upper back muscles. Exhale. Exhalation. Slowly release your chin, nose and forehead on the ground, and take a break here. I'm not placing my forehead all the way because of the microphone, but you need to release your forehead and relax for a moment. Take another deep breath here. Engage again your elbows towards each other behind you. And with inhalation, extend your spine. Lift your head, chest, then breathe. So if this is really easeful for you, you can challenge yourself a little bit and lift your hands off the ground. Breathe. Release your hands if they are off the ground. With exhalation, release your chin, nose, and forehead on the ground. And then relax your other cheek on one side. Relax your body. Gently move your hips, wiggle them side to side. And next we'll be practicing Locust Pose, Salabasana. And it's important to bring your chin to the ground when you're doing this practice. And then roll your body side to side. Allow your arms to come under your body. You can create fists, or you can simply press your hands on your body onto the ground, whichever way your arm position feels the best. And then bring your awareness to your right leg. Start elongating your right leg back and lift it up. With the breath, exhale, release your right leg. Elongate this time your left leg, reaching all the way back and up. And release. We'll do each side one more time. Elongate and lift. Release. Another leg. Elongate and lift. Release. Now you can continue doing this practice, strengthening your lower back muscles, or you can do this lifting both legs same time, or each leg at a time. So if you're lifting both legs, press your chin firmly to the ground, elongate both legs behind you, and then lift them off the ground, making sure that your knees are off the ground. See if you can relax your buttocks muscles here. Keep lifting. With exhale, release. Release your arms. Bring your pillow hands again and release your cheek. And relax for a moment. The next practice is Dhanurasana. Here I will be giving you few options. So when you bend your knees and you're really far away from your feet or your ankles or anywhere from your legs, maybe you can hold on the edges of your pants, leggings, whatever you wear. This can be one option. If it's really far, you can't reach, simply lift your legs and arms and balance on your belly just like this, making sure that your knees are off the ground, and this can be a great practice. Or use your strap and place your strap the way outside on the feet, like on the top of the feet or your ankles, and that could be very helpful. So you come closer to your foot or your ankles with your hands holding on your strap, and then you come up, lifting both sides of your body. If it's comfortable, just hold on your ankles or your feet. Bring your knees closer to each other and then lift up. So you have few options that you can practice here, engaging entire back muscles. Maybe even bringing big toes together. See what works for your body today. And gently find your way out of the asana and relax again. Maybe your pillow hands. Bend your knees and have your feet one side and then another, like a windshield wipers. Breathing in, allowing your hips to follow right and left. Great release of if there's any tension on your lower back. Release your legs. Press your hands on the ground and come sitting into Balasana, child's pose. So here we have another nice supportive child's pose that we can practice. You can have your block, you can have your one pillow, you can have your two pillows, whichever way your body feels most comfortable. Open your knees really wide, and then allow your belly to come to the edge of your belly, to sink in into those pillows. And you can make yourself as cozy as you want. You can even bring some other blanket or pillow in the front, either chin or maybe cheek on the side. See what feels right. And take a moment here. Anytime when you try to go to sleep at night and you really want to relax and activate that parasympathetic nervous system, this could be a really good pose. So get it cozy and allow your head, shoulders, arms, everything to relax. And when you are in this pose, maybe you would like to again bring your awareness to your breath and even deepen your breath. Make your exhales long, stretching out. If you feel comfortable here and you can bring your arms around your body, you can make fists and tap your lower back, giving a nice massage, maybe going up towards your kidneys, and gentle tap, 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 activating, bringing a lot of nice feeling. I mean, it feels like a massage. Good for your blood circulation. Release your arms, release your props on the side. And next we'll be practicing forward bends. And you can use your blanket here. It actually can be very handy. So place your blanket the way that you can sit on the edge of your blanket, extending your legs in front of you. And we'll be starting with a left leg, so bend your left knee and hug your left knee. Same time, keep lifting your chest up. That child pose felt so good. Very relaxing. So we're going to continue actually our relaxing practices. Forward bends are tapping into your parasympathetic nervous system and will bring you more calm and meditative state. So release your left knee on the side. Use your props. Maybe you want to have a pillow on the side, bringing your left foot next to your right inner thigh. Reach with your arms up. This is Shavasana. Exhale and release your body forward. You can bend your knee. So a lot of times this can be very uncomfortable to have that knee extended. You can either prop your right knee here, bend it and have it under, a little bit higher than your knee, and then relax here. Or if you feel really comfortable without that, you can just simply hold on your leg and just relax here. So find what works for you. Actually, it felt really good. And deep breath. In and out. Come up. And let's do the same thing on another side. Use your pillows, whatever you have. Extend your left leg. Hug your right knee. hold it for a moment. Keep lifting your chest up, relaxing shoulders down. And then releasing that right knee on the side. Use your prop if you need. Bend your left knee this time if you like, or use the prop. Bring your arms up. With exhalation, hinge forward towards your left. And breathe. Then, with the inhalation, reach with your arms forward and come up. Release your hands. Let's do a little hip opener here. Remove your props on the side. And bring the soles of the feet together. Keep reaching with your chest up, opening your chest. And you can bring those feet closer. That's a little bit more difficult, or you can bring them a little bit farther, so creating that diamond shape. Use your pillows if you need, propping your side of your legs, and then maybe this could be just the posture that you want to stay today. And that's totally fine. Or maybe you would like to go a little bit farther by hinging forward and staying here. Maybe you would like to use your block, place it on the top of your feet, and relax your forehead on it. And just stay here. Taking 3 deep breaths. And see what works. When you complete your 3rd deep breath, lift your head up. Remove your prop, extend your both legs in front of you for Uttanasama. So we'll practice today Uttanasama. A little bit different. If you feel that you are really flexible, your hamstrings are comfortable to have your knees extended, yes, you can have them extended. Chest is rising up, lifting your arms and coming forward. That can be an option. Or you can bend your both knees. Bring your pillow in between your thighs and your chest. And then allow your arms to go under your legs, under your thighs. Maybe you can hold on the wrist, whichever way it works again for you. And then rest your chin, or preferably forehead. And when you feel that it's very cozy and comfortable, you feel that connection to your pillow and your chest, you can start sliding your heels a little bit and test it if that feels even better. And maybe that's where you want to stay, or maybe you want to slide a little bit more. Again, finding a perfect forward bend for you. Take a deep breath in and breath out. And gently release and come up. Remove your prop. This time have your block handy. And let's lay down on our back. We'll be practicing next inversions. So inversion doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be completely inverted in a headstand or shoulder stand. As soon as you can bring your hips higher than your heart, you're already going to get a lot of benefit out of it. So I will recommend you to bring your legs to the wall and just rest it there, or you can do your inversion with the block today. So simply bring your feet hip distance apart. Press your feet firmly on the ground and then lift your hips up as high as it's comfortable. Maybe you can place your block under your lower back here. And if that's really comfortable and you don't feel anything, you can always rotate your block in the highest position and place it that way. You will feel right on your lower back. Tug your shoulders towards each other behind you so your chest is really open. Stay here, or you can start lifting one leg at a time. Then releasing. Other leg. Releasing. Maybe you would like to hold on that block, tugging your arms, your shoulders towards each other, and lift both legs same time. You can stay here. You can do some leg positions here, opening legs, or just finding stillness. And this can be your inversion today. And stay in that position. For a little bit. But if you feel that feels too easy, you would like to go a little bit farther, and you can remove your block and place your blanket on the yoga mat and then lay down. So you have your shoulders 2 inches away from the edge of the blanket. Remove if you have jewelry, hair, and then you can swing your legs above your head and tug your shoulders towards each other so you can support your lower back and lift your both legs up. This way you can come in full inversion, but that's only if you feel that this is the practice for you today. To come out of inversion, you can bring your legs over your head. Press your hands on the ground. This blanket is helping you to have a nice space in between your cervical spine so you don't press it. And anywhere you are, in shoulder stand, or you have your hips elevated with your block, start coming out of the posture. If you have your block under your hips, simply lift your hips, remove that block on the side, and rest your lower back on the ground. If you did your shoulder stand with your blanket, also remove that on the side. We'll do the counter pose for shoulder stand. That's going to be Matsyasana, fish pose. So you can have your elbows behind, flexing your feet, reaching with your chest up and releasing crown of your head on the ground, and stay here. If you like to do a little bit more restorative, have your blanket rolled nicely. Place it right where your shoulder blades are and lay down so your head can reach out And then you can comfortably release the crown of your head on the ground. Your chest is open, it's elevated, tugging your shoulder blades towards each other, releasing your arms, and taking a very deep breath here. After next long exhale, if you have your prop, you can press your hands or elbows on the ground. First, lift your head up, making sure that your head is secure, and then come up, remove your prop, and lay down. We'll practice next asana, which is a final practice of today, a twist, laying down on the back. So bend your both knees and start bringing your right leg towards your chest, and then on the top of your left leg, and wrap it around. Maybe you can even lift your left foot off the ground and completely have it wrapped, or you can just have it simply on the top of your left leg, and start bringing both legs towards your left side, extending your right arm and rotating your head towards the right. Have your left hand pressing your right leg towards the left side. It kind of can deepen your practice here. And breathe. Sometimes if your legs really can't reach towards left, you can use your prop again to put it under on the left side. Have your right shoulder on the ground. Take a very deep breath. Exhale. Come back to center. Bring your hands under your knees and bring your thighs close to your chest. Maybe your forehead can reach towards your knees. Exhale all the air out. Release. Release your head. Release your right foot on the ground. Bring your left leg on the top. Wrap it. Wrap all the way if you like, or just simply on the top of that right leg and rotate it towards your right side. Extend your left arm. Head goes towards the left. Right hand can be placed on the top of your left thigh. And breathe. And next exhale, come back to center. Hug your knees once more. Maybe gently rocking up and down until you come up to a seated position. And sit down. Maybe cross-legged. So we did very important postures today. Activating your back muscles, hinging forward, activating relaxing sensors, inverting, and really pretty much touching all parts of your body. Now this could be a perfect practice for beginners until you keep practicing, and then your body will feel the need to go deeper into the practice. So we'll finish physical practice today with a gratitude, bringing your awareness inward, closing your eyes, and you can make a chin mudra, which is connecting your thumb and index finger, and hold on behind your back, lifting your chest up, and then releasing your head towards the floor. The block could help you as well here. Feeling gratitude for today's physical practice. And very gently raise your head up. And now let's find position for your deep relaxation. Deep relaxation is even more important than any other practice we've done, because with this practice we'll do next, you really take all the benefits of your physical practice. You have an option to just simply lay down in Shavasana. This could be it, nothing else. If you want a little bit more support, roll your blanket and bring it above your knees, under your knees. So you want to have it right where your hamstrings are. Making sure that your heels are comfortably on the ground. Bring, if you have any warm clothes or anything, any blanket that you want to place on the top of you, and then lay down. Bring your awareness to your arms and your legs. Stretch your fingers really wide. Stretch your toes really wide. Stretch them out. All the muscles are engaged. Stretching out, lifting them off the ground. Few inches. Stretch. Inhale. Exhale and release. Now squeeze. Make fists. Squeeze. Squeeze your toes. Squeeze your buttocks muscles. Lift everything off the ground, even your head. Make a prune face. Squeeze everything tight. Inhale. Exhale, release. Move your arms gently, your legs side to side, and forget about them. Move your head gently side to side. Find a perfect position for your head. Have your body move the way you need it right now, committing to yourself to be still next few minutes. Having your eyes closed, if you like, place the eye pillow on your eyes. You can always also place any little heavy pillows on your belly, on your hips, to bring you more grounding sensation. And now mentally bring your awareness to your feet. Relax your feet completely. Relax your ankles. Relax your calf muscles and shins. Relax your knees. Relaxing thighs, hips, belly, soft belly. Relaxing your lower back, mid back, and upper back. Feel your body melting into your yoga mat. Relaxing your shoulders, arms, elbows, wrists, fingers. Relax your throat, neck. Relax your head, facial muscles, eye muscles, jaw. Relax even your brain. Once more, check with yourself if there is any part of your body that I did not mention and you need to relax. Relax. Notice your breath Don't change anything. Simply bring your awareness when you don't even need to think how easeful your breath is. Goes in and out of your nostrils. Feel the sensation of that breath. Maybe your exhales are warming and your inhales are cooling. Notice your mind. A thought just came in your head, identifying and allowing this thought to go. Trying not to entertain your thoughts. Allow them to be like clouds on the sky, softly, slowly coming, recognizing and leaving. Maybe even find that space in between your thoughts and surrendering to that space. The peaceful state which is always within us. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Start bringing your awareness back to your breath again. This time, taking a deep inhale, long exhale. Next deep inhale, move your fingers and toes. And maybe even morning stretch. Bend your knees and allow your body to turn on the side, resting your head on your arm. Take a moment here to feel the difference, how it feels to be on the side. Compare with laying on your back. When you're ready, press that left hand on the ground and gently come up to a seated position. And again, find that sitting position works for you with your props so you can sit comfortably longer. If you need to use your warm clothes, use your warm clothes. find elongation in your spine. Let's conclude this practice with a very short meditation. So in order to really be able to tap into that peaceful state and meditative state, pranayama helps a lot, breathing practices. So we can do today very simple one, which is 3-part breath. And bring your right hand to the middle of your chest. You can bring your left hand to your belly so you can notice your breath. When you inhale from your nose, expand your belly, expand your rib cage, allow your chest to rise up. And when you exhale from your nose, release your chest, release your rib cage, belly in, all the air out. Inhale, expand belly, rib cage, and chest. Exhale, release chest, rib cage, and belly in. Continue this breathing practice with inhalation, expanding, exhalation, releasing. When you next time exhale, release your hand, both hands. And again, shoulders are releasing down, chest is opening. A very brief moment. We'll be meditating, bringing awareness, maybe to your breath simply, to the sensation of your breath around your nostrils. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. And may the light of truth overcome all darkness. Victory to that light. Jai Shri Satguru Sachidananda Ji Maharaj Ki. Jai. Thank you for practicing, and I hope you can enjoy and tap into that relaxing and stressless mode after this yoga practice, and enjoy that throughout your day, maybe throughout your week, but it's really important to practice every day. Namaste.